Hello, hi Andy. This is your Parishram. Welcome to Avidya C Academy. Now, in this class, let us discuss about one of the most important question for IPE, that is life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides. But actually, from this topic, the five important questions there for IPE, and in which this is the fourth question. After completion of the fourth question, we will be discuss about remain the last question also. Yes, whatever. Now come to the point. In this class, let us discuss about the life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides. Yes, you know very well about it also. Yes, whatever. Once again, we will be discuss about it. Now, the life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides, in which, but actually, the ascaris lumbricoids parasite is belongs to the phylum Nematoda, which is belongs to the phylum which one? Nematoda. Whatever, leave it about it. It is not important. But whatever, the ascaris lumbricoids, which are commonly known as, common roundworm. Common roundworm. Yes. The next one is the ascaris lumbricoids is what? It is a parasite and especially monogenetic parasites. You know very well about it. It is what? Monogenetic parasite. What is the meaning of the monogenetic parasite? Monogenetic parasites mean which can complete their life cycle within a host. It's mean in single host which can complete their life cycle. The process is called what? It's mean the monogenetic. And dimorphically distinct. It's mean distinct dimorphism. Do you know what is the meaning of distinct to particular? Di mean to, morphism mean form. Whatever which are sexually separate. That's why which can exhibit what? Distinct to dimorphism. Both based on external characters, we can find out what are the females and what are the males. That is the meaning of dimorphism. Got it? This is. The next one is, let us discuss about the structure. We know the structure also. So, what is the meaning of the structure here? I think you know very well about it also. Yes. Simple, which are sexually separate, and which can exhibit distinct dimorphism. Already I told once again about it. What I am saying here, the first one is which are in which are sexes are separate, in which are sexes separate, mean both males and females are separate. And the next one is which can exhibit what? Distinct dimorphism. Distinct dimorphism. Already I told the both males and females can exhibit. It's mean a different type of characters. That's why based on the external characters we can find out the both males and females. The next one is in which body is both males and females. Body is elongated and cylindrical. Elongated and cylindrical. You know what is the meaning of the this meaning? Let's say elongated mean when observe these parasites looks like this. That's why body is elongated and cylindrical, both male and female organisms. The next one is it's mean extremely anterior end which possess mouth. Now there this is what actually exterior anterior end which possess the mouth. This is what the mouth. The mouth is surrounded by three chitinous lips. It means this is what mouth. The mouth is composed of how many? Three. What? Chitinous lips. That's why it is surrounded by three chitinous lips. Yes, this is actually the imaginational diagram for understanding. Yes. The next one is very close to mouth or near to mouth on mid-ventral surface of the body. A small aperture is present. Is called what? This is called what? Excretory pore. What I am saying here, notes there. This is what the small aperture is present on the mid-ventral surface of the body is called excretory pore. Excretory pore. That's it. This is applied to the both males and females. The next one is in the males especially. Now let us discuss about separate. The males, when observe the male organism or the structure of the males. Yes, now see there, what is this? Males are, like say, this is actually the structure of what? Male. What is that? Male. But now there, same already I told there. What is this? Extreme anterior end possess what? The mouth. And near to mouth on the mid-ventral surface of the body possesses a small aperture is called what? Excretory pore. Excretory pore. Then the posterior end is what? The curved end. This is what? Curved end. Simple. Posterior end is curved. It is considered as a tail. Yes, this is like this. As well as here, it is surrounded by what? A pair of equal sized chitinous spicules is called what? Pineal spicules. What is this? Pineal spicules. Now there, this is what? Cloaca. At posterior end which possesses what? Cloaca. The cloaca is surrounded by a pair of equal sized chitinous structures are called pineal spicules. Pineal spicules. Got it? This is about what? The male organism structure. But here what will be present here? Cloaca. Cloaca is surrounded by a pair of equal sized chitinous structures are called pineal spicule. The function of the pineal spicules are which is helps in the transmission of the sperm into the female vagina during the copulation period. Yes, this is the function of what? Pineal spicules. Nothing but it is functionally similar to the penis in the human beings. Yes. The next one is when observe the female organism structure. Yes, but actually now let us see about what? The female organism. Now usually the female organism is like say compared to male. It is what? Elongated. This is what? Female organism. Yes, extreme anterior end possess what? The mouth, very well. As well as now there on the mid-ventral surface of the body near to the mouth which possess a small pore or aperture is called excretory pore which is present in both males and females. But the posterior end is what? Straighted. But here the posterior end is curved. But here the posterior end is striated. Yes, that is the major differences between the males and females, as well as near to posterior end what, which possess a small aperture that is called what, anus. What is this? Anus. In which cloaca is present, in which anus is present. The next one is as well as, especially in the females, female genital pore or vulva is present on the midventral surface of the body, one third the length from mouth. Now see there, for example, approximately here one third length from the mouth. What? A pore is present which is called female genital pore. Female genital pore or vulva. What is that? Vulva. At where? One third the length from mouth. That is about the female genital pore or vulva. Yes, whatever, this is the structure of both males and the females. This is the structure of what? Female. No, this is separately. It is usual or common structure of ascaris lumbricoides. This is structure of the male. This is structure of the female. Whatever, this is about the interaction of the ascaris lumbricoides. Now, let us continue the life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides. As now continuationally, usually the ascaris lumbricoides is located in small intestine of man. Come to the point. Which is usually present in where? Yes. Which are located or situated in where? The small intestine of man. Intestine of man. Got it? Yes, that is the first one. The next one is which is causes a disease is called, which disease? Which causes a disease is called what? Ascaris disease. Ascariasis also. Ascariasis disease is caused by a parasite that is called Ascaris. Then the mode of infection. Mode of infection. You know what is the mode of infection here? How they can transmit it from one host to another host? Through contaminated food and water. So contaminated food and water. When we take such kind of food and water, easily which is transmitted from one person to another person, that is mode of infection. And I think you know very well about it also. And in which to transfer, in which mean to transfer the infective stage of parasite from one host to another host, the vectors are play an important role. The vectors are what? Mechanical vector, such as cockroach, housefly, etc. etc. Yes, whatever, this is the introduction of ascaris lumbricoides. Yes, dear students, let us continue our topic, especially life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides. I think you know very well about it. Once again, now come to the point. This is actually what? The male. What is this? The male. Why? Because the posterior end is curved. It has curved posterior end. That's why which is what? The male. Then this is actually what? female. Why? Because posterior end is straighted and it is along, it's mean longer than the female. Yes, whatever. Which are leaves in where? The small intestine of man. Yes, that's why the copulation takes place in small intestine of man. Copulation means nothing but one type of sexual process. It is occurs in the small intestine of man. Whatever, which is occurs in where? Small intestine. Yes. Then, after the copulation, the female organism can release approximately 2 lakhs eggs per day. The eggs are surrounded by a protein coat with a rippled surface. So these eggs are called what? Marmorated egg. Now see there, what is this? Female. This is what? Male. This is what? Female. After copulation, the female releases approximately 2 lakhs eggs. 2 lakhs eggs per day, which are surrounded by, for example, what is this? Egg. It is surrounded by a protein coat like this. It is surrounded by a protein coat as well as with rippled surface. What? Rippled surface. So, such kind of eggs are called what? Marmorated egg. These are called simple what? Marmorated egg. Yes, that's it. The next one is these marmorated eggs these eggs are passed out into the moist soil through the fecal matter. Simple, these eggs are passed out mean released out along with the fecal matter into the moist soil. Simple, which are released into where? Moist soil. Moist soil. Then, in the moist soil, the development is takes place. As a result, within the egg, the first stage sperm larva is developed. For example, now today in the sun, is what is this? This is actually what? The marmorated egg. In which this is what? The first stage form larva. Yes, now there this is actually first stage form larva. Already I told it is developed within the egg when which is present in the moist soil. That's why development takes place in moist soil within the egg. Yes, that is what the first stage rhabdity form larva. Later, the first stage rhabdity form larva undergoes the first molting, which is undergoes first molting. As a result, which is produced second stage larva. Now there this is what? The first stage larva. Then as a result, which is what? Produced second stage larva within the egg. Then this is what? Second stage rhabdity form larva. Rhabdity form larva. Then next one is the second stage rhabdity form larva is usually contaminated stage. This is what? Contaminated. Contaminated mean what? Infective stage to man. Yes, that's mean what I'm saying here. Yes, when we take the contaminated food and water, which is enters into the new host. Now there, through contaminated, through contamination, through contamination, the second stage rhabdiform larva is enters into the new host. Now there, this is actually what the new host body. This is what small intestine. This is what large intestine. Whatever which is finally reaches to small intestine. What is this? The small intestine. Reaches to the small intestine. Yes, when reaches to the small intestine, then what will happen here in the small intestine? Let's say, which is the wall is ruptured. Then whatever which is further from there reaches to liver through hepatoportal vein from the small intestine which reaches to liver. This is what not exactly just for diagram. Yes, what is this? Which is reaches to the liver through hepatoportal system. Through hepatoportal vein. Yes, that's it. Through hepatoportal vein, which is reaches to the the liver from small intestine. The next one is in which further from liver, which is reaches to the heart. I think you know very well about it. This is what the structure of heart. Just for imagination, not exactly. What is this structure of heart? You know, this is what post caval vein. This is what pre-caval vein. I think you know this is what like there. What is this? So whatever this is actually the different type of structure. Now which is reaches to where the heart through post caval vein. Post caval vein. Yes. Further from heart they reaches to the lungs. For example, this is what the structure of the lungs. This is what the structure of the lungs. You know very well. This is actually what trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, whatever like this. This is actually the structure of lungs. Yes. Then from the heart, which reaches to the lungs through pulmonary artery. Through pulmonary artery. Why? Because the pulmonary artery carry deoxygenated blood from heart to the lungs. That's why which are reaches to the lungs through pulmonary artery. Now, see there what is this? This is actually in the lungs, the second stage of formed larva. Then whatever when reaches to the lungs, within the lungs, which is undergoes second stage, the second molting as a result producing third stage larva. Again, the third stage larva undergoes third molting produces fourth stage larva. Whatever here, how many moltings are completed? Two moltings. They are second molting and third molting in the lungs. How many? second molting, and third molting completed. After that, which is releases what? The fourth stage larva. Yes, the fourth stage larva, which is comes out from lungs through bronchi, bronchioles, bronchi, trachea. That's there. Here what? Like this. Trachea. Then what is this? Larynx. Yes. Glottis, etc., etc. Now come to the point. This is actually which stage is comes out? Fourth stage larva. Now there the fourth stage rhabditiform larva, rhabditiform larva, which is leaves the lungs and comes out through bronchioles, bronchi, trachea, larynx, glottis, pharynx, stomach, and small intestine. Now, see there, from there, which is what? Bronchioles, bronchioles, bronchi, trachea, then larynx, glottis. From there, what? Pharynx. From pharynx, which is enters into the next one is esophagus. Esophagus to stomach. Then stomach to which reaches to small intestine. Small intestine. In the small intestine, which is undergoes the fourth molting. In the small intestine, which is undergoes what? Fourth molting. Fourth molting. As a result, which produces what? Young ones. The young ones are further developed into adults in the small intestine. Yes, this is what the life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides. Got it? Yes. Then prophylaxis, you know very well about it also. Why? Because already I told about the prophylaxis when we have discussed about the Entamoeba histolytica. Now once again about it what? Simple, we have to use septic toilets and we have to maintain hygienic food and we have to wash the hands and fruits and some vegetables before the eating or the before the cooking and these are the most important prophylaxis points. Yes. So this is the like this what the life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides. I think you know very well about it. What is this small intestine? Then like this from stomach to small intestine. It is called what? Extra intestinal migration. Yes, this is called what? Extra intestinal migration. You know what is this meaning? Extra intestinal migration mean outside intestine. Yes, outside intestine mean liver, heart, lungs, whatever. These are the exclude the intestine. This is about the life cycle of ascaris lumbricoides. Yes, whatever the dear students. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in comment box. Definitely, I will give reply to your question and I will be clarify your doubts also. But finally, my humble request to you, please like my videos, share my videos, then if you possible, You can suggest to your friends and relatives, some your peers, etc., etc., to subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.